Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. If you like everything old school trucking, then you're in the right place. Stick around town.
Painted sky in a sunset scene, through the window of a GMC. White lines and lighted signs got me hypnotized. There's nothing like the feel of the road and the smell of the diesel smoke. Another 10 or 20 miles I'll be pulling in. This ain't
So let's get this show on the road, shall we?
So far from home, 13 years just laying it down, driving my GMC. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Before we get rolling here, I gotta figure out, I was across the street the other day and I seen these little elves come out of nowhere, and they had this big long brown box, and while I was across the street I see them turn around and run in my building here into the Truckers Lounge. I'm thinking, what the heck's going on? So I get my coat on. By the time I get over there, I open the door thinking I'm gonna sneak up on them, and they're gone. But the box they left right here in front of Corn Dog, my 1983 International 9670. I'm thinking, okay, what's this all about? I guess I better open it. You know what they say, possession is 9/10 of the law. Let's check it out. That looks to me like a bumper. A brand spanking new chrome bumper for Corn Dog. How did Santa know what I needed? Or what Corn Dog needed? Yeah, he's kind of worse for the wear. And this one's got lights along the bottom. Awesome. 2-inch lights that'll go in it. So there's 15 lights that go in the bottom, round lights. So that baby is going to light up like a Christmas tree. Hey, it's Christmas. So I don't know if we're going to get that on in this episode, because I got some other things to show you guys and tell you about. So I just want to say thank you, 4 States, for supporting the industry. And if you guys need some parts, 4 States is the place to go. If you look down in the description below the video here, you'll see a link, and you can get a discount if you hit that link and do your shopping, courtesy Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. So speaking of Christmas and toys and truckers and trucks, back in the day, and I learned something here because I never even saw this, and I was a big fan of a TV show called Moving On. I think you guys remember that. And Will and Sonny Pruitt, Do It Like Pruitt, was driving his beautiful W900 with a Cummins V903. I think it was a VT with a turbo. I'm not sure of that, but somebody can check me on that. But yeah, that was the day. That was what I watched growing up, drooling over the trucks. And of course, their nemesis, Moose and Benji, drove a ratty old light blue cracker box, kind of like the one sitting in here. Anyway, they put out a toy that I didn't even know about back in the day. So my buddy Mr. Diaz that came here, that was one of the previous owners of Grasshopper, and we did a little sit-down interview, and we did part 1, and part 2 is coming up. But he brought me a gift that day, and what a gift it is. Isn't this just gorgeous? This was a radio control 18-wheeler, and of course Will and Sonny, there they are. It was specifically from the show Moving On. And a company, Galoob, whatever they are, made this beautiful representation of Sonny Pruitt's W900. Isn't this thing beautiful? Now, Mr. Diaz told me that when he had got it, and he had it for many, many years, he put batteries in it and it didn't act right. So I don't know if I want to mess with it with batteries or not, but I wanted to show it to you guys. And he gave it to me and he says, listen, I want you to display it in the lounge so everyone can see it. And remember, a lot of you guys may have had this. Like I said, I was not privy to this truck. I did build a model, an AMT model of the W900, and I custom made a double sleeper at the time. And there's where the batteries go. 2 D batteries, I believe. It says on here somewhere. 2 speeds, 2 channels, turns left and right. The range, 50 feet outdoors, 100. Use 2 D batteries and 2 9-volters. So yeah, the D batteries go inside the sleeper. I don't know where the 9-volt would go. I'm sure one of them goes inside this, but maybe I'll get this thing up and running one day. I just want to make sure before I show you guys that it actually does run. So here we are, the Truckers Lounge, professional drivers only. You guys know the drill. Some donuts, a little warm up on the coffee there, Flo.
Dane, kiss my grits.
Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Dave. Thank you.